Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Panther Field here in Derby, Kansas for tonight's Jayhawk Collegiate League game between your Derby Twins and the Wichita Dirtbags. This is Jeff Wells, Mike's side with you tonight. Hope you can stand me for a little couple hours. We're going to try to bring the Twins a victory. The Twins have won 8 out of their last 9 games and are right now, knock on wood, standing in first place of the second half of the season with a 6-1 mark. The Twins are coming off 2 nice victories over the Kansas Cannons this week, and we have a whole lot of baseball to play this week with tonight and tomorrow night with the Dirtbags here at Panther Field, even though they are the home team, and then we have a makeup game with Hutchinson on Thursday right here. Friday and Saturday we go over to Kingman for 2 games there. Those will be tough games over there to win. They'll all be tough from here on out. We just got to play as best we can and hope things go as they have been going. We'll go with the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Dirtbags. Well, actually not the visiting Dirtbags. Let's turn it around. It's going to be the visiting Derby Twins. The Dirtbags have lost their field they had. It's a long story. We kind of got it put to them, but anyway, we won't go into that. But they're playing here tonight and tomorrow as the home team, as our field wasn't available, and we'll try to get our fans in as best we possibly can anytime we can.
The Derby Twins wish you a
anyway, the starting lineup first for the visiting Derby Twins. Leading off, this third baseman, number 5, Caden Richards.
To our guests, the home team, the
Hitting
Wichita
second.
Dirtbags, as they take on
In
your
center
Derby
field,
Twins.
number 21,
Pre-admissions
Braden
to
Lucar.
tonight's game is sponsored by
Batting
VFW
third, the
Post
designated hitter.
7253.
Number 10,
The VFW
Mitch
traces its roots back to
Birdsall.
1899 when veterans of the
Batting
Spanish-American
fourth,
War and the
the first
Philippine
baseman,
insurrection
number
founded
34,
local organizations
Nolan
to secure
Gantner.
rights and benefits for their service.
Batting
Many
fifth,
arrived home wounded
at
or
second
sick.
base,
There was
number
no
14,
medical care
Holden
or veteran
Pampier.
pensions, and they were left
in
to
right
care for
field
themselves.
tonight, hitting
So
6,
VFW
number
stepped in to
7,
help solve
Kate
those
Shelton.
issues. The Twins extend our
Batting
thanks
7th, the
to
shortstop,
VFW Post
number 8,
7253
Kyler
for
Warren.
their sponsorship
Hitting
of
8th,
tonight's
the
contest
catcher,
and Derby
number
Twins
15,
baseball.
Richard Gutierrez.
Tonight's umpire sponsor
Batting
is
9th on
Darrell
a second
Hobson,
start after
a
3 big
second-generation
hits the other
State
night
Farm insurance
against
agent for over 25 years.
Kansas
Visit her
Cannons
for auto,
as
home,
number 2,
renters,
Tyler
life, or
Otts.
business insurance.
Starting tonight on the hill
Local
for the
State Farm agent Ray L. Hodgson
Derby
is located
Twins
at
is number
1710 East Madison.
23,
Like a good
Aiden
neighbor, State
Dugan.
Farm is there.
For the home team tonight, which will be the Dirtbags, Wichita Dirtbags, leading off at second base, number 4, Chase Creddy.
We'd
Hitting
like to
second
thank Dental
in center
Professionals for
field,
sponsoring
number
our hot dog
12,
night. You
Mikey
can visit them at 900 East
Acosta.
Meadowlark right here in Derby.
Hitting
or call
third,
them
the
at
first baseman, the third
316-788-2118.
baseman, number 11, Jason McCarty. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 23, Aiden Martinez. Hitting fifth, the left fielder, number 21, DeCarlo Delancey. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 22, Brian Parker. Hitting seventh, the designated hitter, number 8, Garen Plummer. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 15, Daniel Gregg. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 33, Miles Hartman. Tonight's starting pitcher for the Dirtbags is number 0, Braden Rose. The umpires at home plate, we're just seconds away from the national anthem, and we'll have a first pitch tonight, I believe. We'll read about that here when it happens. I'm going to open the window a little bit so maybe catch a little air and see if this does not disturb our camera or picture very much. I think we'll be fine there. If you have any problems with the video cast or the audio cast, make sure you text me tonight, or you can text me about anything you want to talk about or questions you want to ask or any comments. The number here is 316-992-3623. Again, that's 316-992-3623. My name is Jeff Wells. I'm your play-by-play man tonight, and also serve as the general manager and bottle washer for the Derby Twins. Nice night for baseball. I actually was watching the weather forecast on the television before I came out here, and they were saying the wind's coming out of the south at about 15 to 20 miles an hour, and they missed that one because the wind's coming straight out of the north at about 15 miles an hour. So I don't know how you miss the wind when you're a weatherman. But anyway, hopefully it'll turn around and blow out a little bit, give our hitters a chance. One thing will happen tonight, I'm just saying this, that there won't be any, with the wind blowing the way it is right now, you're really going to have to hit one to get it over the fence in left field. Maybe not to say the same thing in right field, but in left field anyway. It's going to get hot in Derby here by Thursday night. Thursday is supposed to be starting high 90s, and over the weekend it's supposed to be in the hundreds here, so we're going to get back hot again, which I really don't like as I'm getting older, but I didn't used to mind. It didn't bother me too much, but it's just not quite like it used to be. And I guess that's what happens when you get a little older. Twins batting average, while we're waiting here, the team average has jumped up to right a digit under 300 at 299. Leading the way is Richard Gutierrez with his 373 average, and then Mitch Birdsall climbed up to 359. Nolan Gantner's at 339, Holden Pantiers at 329. Tyler Otts has jumped up to 319. Tyler Warren sitting right
Cody Jacobs will throw out our first pitch tonight.
below the 300 mark at
Cody is
294.
the Derby
Cade
VFW
Shelton's
Post
limited at bats,
7253
sitting at
Senior Vice
286.
Commander. Cody was a
Wayne
staff
Lindstrom's
sergeant in the
at
Army for 10
278.
years. He deployed to Afghanistan twice and finished
Bryce
his
Hanson's
career
at
as a drill sergeant.
273. Caden
He's been
Richards
married to Ashley for
Had a little
17
bit
years
of
and has 2 children,
bad
Renee
luck
and
here. They
Jackson.
didn't find a hole.
Cody,
He was
we
right
thank you
at
for your
250.
service, and we're ready for your pitch.
So here's the first pitch, and there we go, right? You get a big hand from the crowd. Got a good crowd on him tonight. That's Cody Jenkins. Cody is the VFW, Derby VFW Post Senior Vice Commander here. He was a staff sergeant in the Army for 10 years. He deployed to Afghanistan twice and finished his career as a drill sergeant.
Ladies
He's
and
been
gentlemen,
married
at this
to
time
Ashley
we
for
ask you to
17
please
years.
rise
They have
and
2
remove your
children,
tops as we honor
Diane and
America, along with
Jackson.
those men and women
Cody,
serving our
thank you for your
nation.
service. Salute
National
you.
anthem is sponsored by ICT
Thank you for the
Insurance.
first pitch.
ICT
VFW
Insurance doesn't
Veterans
believe
of
that a
Foreign Wars
one-size-fits-all
also
approach to
are games
insurance.
much tonight.
They will
We'll
help
talk
find
about
coverage
that a
that
little
fits your
bit more
needs.
later as we start
Contact
for the
ICT
national anthem.
Insurance at www.ictinsurance.com or call them at 316-440-6111.
Okay, we're back here, ready to go for the top of the first inning. Again, the Twins will be the visiting team tonight. This will be a home game for the Wichita Dirtbags.
Tonight's starting lineup is sponsored by ICI Insurance. Located at 1259 North Rainbow, right here in Derby. ICI Insurance is a highly
Telling you
experienced and
about the
trustworthy
VFW,
independent insurance
a little bit
agency
on
that
the
stretches
history of
back more than
the VFW.
135
Traces
years.
roots back to 1899.
Contact them at 316-788-9200 or www.ici.insurance.
Founded local organizations to secure rights and benefits.
And now the starting lineup for your Derby
Twins.
Twins.
There's no medical care or veteran pension.
At third base, number 5, Caden Richards.
VFW stepped in to help
The
solve
center fielder, number 21,
Nearly 2
Braden
million
Lucard.
members of the VSW.
The designated hitter, number 10,
contribute
Mitchell
more than
Birdsall.
8.6 million hours of volunteerism in our community.
At first base, number 34, Nolan Cantor.
At
At second base, number 14, Holden Pantier.
If you're
At right
interested
field,
and you're around
number
here,
7,
call
Cade Sheldon.
VFW at 316.
The shortstop, number 8, Kyler Warren.
Membership information.
At catcher, number 15, Richard Gutierrez. At left field, number 2,
We're about
Tyler
ready to kick off this
Fox.
game. Pitching for
And the starting pitcher for your Derby
the
Twins, number
dirtbag,
23,
number
Aiden
0,
Duggan.
right-handed Braden Rose. Don't know anything about him. He's really not even on
And
the
the lineup for the
roster.
Wichita
He's on the
Dirtbags.
roster
At second
that I
base,
have.
number 4,
Right-handed
Chase
pitcher.
Creddy. At center
Throw
field,
a
number
little bit off
12,
speed,
Mikey
break the pitch a
Acosta.
little bit,
At
but,
third base, number 11, Jason McCarty.
we'll
First base,
certainly
number
set
23,
the
Aiden Martinez.
Dirtbags
At
around
left
the
field,
field
number
as we go
21,
around
Ricardo
the third
Delancey.
base.
The catcher, number
Jason
22, Parker
McCarty, the
Ryan.
shortstop is
Who doesn't
Miles
get a hitter, number
Hartman.
8,
At
Darren
second
Plummer.
base, Chase Creddy.
At right field,
And
number
at first,
15,
Aiden
Daniel Gray.
Martinez.
The
In
shortstop,
left
number
field
33, Miles Hartman. And the
is
starting pitcher,
DeCarlo
number 0,
Delancey.
Braden
In center
Rose.
field, Mikey Acosta. And in right field, Daniel Gray. And the catcher tonight for the Dirtbags, number 22, Brian Parker. And pitching right-hander, number 0, Braden Rose. Stepping
Leading off for your Derby
leading off
Twins,
number
the
5,
third baseman, number 5, Caden Richards.
Richards, like I said earlier, Caden's kind of went into a little bit of a slump. He's hitting the ball, but he's just kind of hitting it right at people right now. It just kind of sometimes happens in baseball when you're feeling okay, but you hit it right at people. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, outside corner for a strike. So we're going to have a wide zone tonight, and we're just going to have to adapt to it. Caden made some really nice defensive plays up at Augusta last game. There's a line drive, base hit to right field. The Twins draw the first hit of the ball game as Caden Richards lines one into right center field for a clean base hit, and that'll bring up
The center fielder, number 21, Braden Lucard.
Lucard, left-handed hitter wearing number 21, steps in against the right-hander. First pitch on the way. High fastball, ball 1. Middle of the infield for the Dirtbags looking for 2. The Twins are looking for a base hit. Here's a throw back to first base, and diving back in is Caden Richards. He's safe. Coaching third tonight for the Twins, obviously, is Colton Flax, the head coach, and Caleb Coates at first base, coaching on the first base side. There's ball 2, a fastball low and in for a 2-0 count. Pitcher into the stretch, and the pitch. And it gets away, and it's going to be a wild pitch to the back to the screen. And hustling down to second base is Caden Richards, and he'll be at the second base on a wild pitch. So, 3 balls and no strikes on Braden Lucard with a runner on second base. We just got underway. There's a fastball in there for strike. Lucard taken all the way. And the count goes to 3-1. There's the stretch. Look back to second and the pitch. In there for strike 2. Lucard was taking that one, so the count goes to 3-2. Braden takes a deep breath, gets back in the box, and he's ready to deal. As his pitcher looks back at second base, the full count pitch. And it's ball 4, curveball low and inside. And Twins have runners on first and second with nobody out. They'll bring up Mitch Birdsall. Mitch wearing the
The
DH
designated
tonight.
hitter, number 10, Mitchell Birdsall.
Brought his average up, I believe, about 369. I have to look here again, but I'm thinking that's what it was. 359, excuse me. Steps in, right-handed hitter. Pitcher looks back, throws, and he throws in there for off-speed pitch in for a strike. Outfield playing straight away, basically. A little shallow in center. That might be a little tempting, but we'll see what happens. Curveball, low and outside. Ball one. We got right-handed starting pitcher Nate Herchuk in the box with us tonight, keeping balls and strikes and runs. Here's the pitch. Fastball outside. 2-1. 2-1.
You call that a strike?
I call it a ball, I think. 2-1. I don't remember a strike. That's easy for me to do. Here comes the pitch. Ball 3 low, and it's 3-1. On deck is Nolan Ganter. Three-two pitch on the way. 3-1 pitch. Fastball outside, and that's ball 4. Just as soon as I say the strong wide ball and strike, that one was not that much off home plate. But be it as it may, that's ball 4. So the bases are loaded with twins.
The first baseman, number 34, Nolan Ganter.
Takes his spot. Need a base hit here, big guy. First pitch. Curveball, that one's down in there for a strike. Big first baseman is back in, looking at the pitcher. He's ready, here comes the pitch. Ground ball, third base. It's going to be a play at home plate. Over to first, over to home plate for 1, and over to first. He's safe as the ball was right behind Ganter. I don't know if he actually had hit him or the first baseman couldn't handle it. He dropped it. However, runners move up to second and third with a force out at home. That would be 5-2. Fielder's choice.
The second baseman, number 14, Holden Pantier.
1 out. Here's Holden Pantier. In. Holden playing second base tonight. Takes the first pitch in for a call strike. The Twins need to move some runners here. This is important at bat right now. We're going to get something out of this. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive right to the third baseman, and he doubled him off, diving into third base, and that's a unassisted double play line drive to the third baseman, and the Twins go quietly in the first inning after loading the bases. They can't get anything done, and we're out of it in the first. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to offer this quick safety reminder.
After
Panther Field is located at the very busy intersection of Woodlawn and Market Streets. For the safety of our patrons, we ask that you please allow the players to retrieve all foul balls. Our foul ball sponsors tonight are Shelton Collision Repair, located at 325 West Patriot, right here in Derby, and K&S Liquor, located at 1821 East Madison, also right here in Derby.
Test, 1, 2, test. I'm sitting here, you can barely hear. test. Test, 1, 2, test. Okay, I think we're better now. Let me know if that makes it any better. We didn't have the mute on. We had it plugged into the internet jack, so we just changed the plug here, and we ought to be ready to go. But you didn't miss much in the top of the first. Leading off for the Dirtbags in the bottom of the first inning, Chase Creddy, the second baseman, right-handed hitter against Aiden Dugan. Here comes the first pitch from Dugan. And I said Dugan and it's Duggan. Pardon me, Mr. and Mrs. Duggan. I'm still thinking about the audio there, but I think we're okay. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch, fastball, swing and a miss. Strike 2. On deck, left-handed hitter Mikey Acosta, the center fielder. We'll set the defense for you in just a minute for the Twins. Here's the pitch, outside, fastball. And it's 1-2. Stretch, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Line drive foul, that ball will be out of play. And it's still 1-2. Twins around the infield. Caden Richards at third. Kyler Warren at short. Holden Pantier at second. Nolan Ganner at first. In the left field is Tyler Otts, and here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. In center field is Braden Lukehart, and in right, Cade Shelton. Behind the plate, Richard Gutierrez. And on the mound, right-hander number 23, Aiden Duggan. Get it through my thick head here. 1-2 pitch. There's strike 3 call on a, looks like it's a slider that hit right on the inside corner. Nice pitch by Aiden Duggan. So that's out number 1, and here comes Mikey Acosta, the center fielder and the left-handed hitter. Jason McCarty is on deck. He's another left-handed hitter. It looks like we have 3 left-handed hitters coming up in a row. We'll see what happens. Here comes Dugan's first pitch. Swing and a miss. And a strike 1. Looks in, here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop, long throw to first. Oh, he can't come up with it, but it was a nice play by Kyler Warren as Holden Pantier tried to cut that ball off and just missed it. However, Kyler Warren did pick it off deep in the hole and tried to throw it out. He had him, but the ball just didn't come up out of the dirt for Nolan Ganner. So that'll be, actually, that's an error on the throw, unfortunately. So that's an E6, a great play even. And here comes Jason McCarty, the third baseman. First one, outside, ball 1. So we'll see what's going on here with on the bases for the Dirtbags. Leads away at first, and the pitch. Fouled back and out of play, and it's strike 1. That ball that was hit to shortstop there, or actually over the in the hole there, that it took a big hop off the dirt right in front of home plate and jumped out there pretty quick. 1-1, 1 out. We're in the bottom of the first inning. The Dirtbags are the home team tonight. There's a line drive foul and out of play, and it's 0-2. 1-2, excuse me. In the on-deck circle is first baseman Aiden Martinez. So I think the Twins are going to have to wear their hitting hats tonight. Here's the stretch, and there goes the runner. Here's the throw down the second, and it's off, and he's not going to be, he's going to try to, the ball was off to the shortstop side of second base, and flicked and bounded off the shortstop's glove and in the short center, but no one advanced it. That'll be a stolen base for Acosta. So that's runner on second base with no, that was just, there's no outs. Oh, second inning. Oh, okay, one out. One out. Talking to our scorekeeper here. Here's Aiden Martinez, left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Had an E6. Went out there, E6, and he stole second base. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, there is two outs. Okay. McCarty. I'll get here in just a second. There's a pitch outside. I got my tutor over here on the scoreboard. As I'm a little slow tonight, evidently. Must not eat my Wheaties early enough this morning. 1-1 pitch. There's a line drive in the center field, and it's going to drop. One run's going to score. And there goes the runner to second. Oh, and they dropped the ball, so he'll advance to second on the throw. And off the bat, the Dirtbags come up with a run. RBI for Martinez, and he advances to second base on the throw. And here's DeCarlo Delaney. Yes, sir, I think the Twins are going to have their hitting shoes on tonight. These guys can hit pretty well, as they showed us last time they played us. Here's the stretch and the first pitch. Ground ball foul toward the Twins dugout. Duggan, 0-1 pitch, looks at second. Here it comes. Curveball that must have stayed low or inside, but looks pretty good to me. Here's the pitch. Wow, low, 2-2. 2-1 actually. Aiden Duggan looks in for a signal. He's staring down Rich Gutierrez into the stretch. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate. Looks like he's giving more on the outside than he is on the inside to these right-handed hitters. Two and two. Here's the pitch. And foul ball, I guess. I thought for a minute that was a strikeout pass ball, but it's foul ball. 2-2. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Twins down by 1. Duggan looks in for the pitch, and oh my goodness. Everybody was running off the field except the umpire. 3-2. Wow. I don't know where it's at. It looked like a strike to me. But here we go. Full count. And he went behind in ball 4. So the Twins have quickly put themselves behind the 8 ball here in the bottom of the first. On an error and a hit, a stolen base, and 2 walks. It's kind of been the bugaboo for the pitching staff this summer so far, are the base on balls. So runners on first and second. Brian Parker, the catcher, number 22, another left-handed hitter. They've loaded their lineup with left-handed hitters tonight. Open stance. And here's the pitch in there for a strike. Now, see, I don't understand that. That ball was a lot farther to the inside part of the plate than the one he didn't call a strike. But shouldn't be umpiring. I just do that. Nothing personal. 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Over the white line in the batter's box. It's kind of like one of those video machines where the target keeps moving. 0-2, and somebody called timeout. I don't know who did. I guess the batter did. Now, the umpire is writing something down. Now, I'm not sure about the NC2A rule on this, but if the batter calls timeout, is that charged to the team? I don't know. Anyway, we're back ready to go. 0-2, 2 out. There's strike 3. I wasn't gonna. That was got him looking. Anyway, for the Dirtbags in the bottom of the first, 1 run on a hit. There was an error and 2 left. So we go to the top of the second. The Dirtbags 1, the Twins nothing. We'll be right back.
We'd like to thank JC Construction and Roofing for an extra giveaway tonight. If you are 18 years old and you have a green colored ticket, if you're at least 18 years old, you have a green colored ticket, number 764691, head on down to the product table to claim a prize from JC Construction and Roofing. Once again, that's a green colored ticket, and you are 18 or over. That ticket number is 764691. Hold on to those green tickets for more drawings later in the evening.
We got the Kyler Warren clan listening to tonight's game. Kyler's grandpa Ralph and his aunts Barb and Sharon enjoying the broadcast tonight, plus his parents Stacy and Kevin, who were here briefly here a little over a week ago when their younger boy was playing up in Omaha in the high school World Series. And we can't leave out grandma's Ralph and Aunt Jenny. That should be grandpa, I think. They said grandma's, but I think that's grandpa. Anyway, here we go to start the top of the second inning.
Now batting for your Derby Twins, the right fielder number 7, Cade Sheldon.
Here's Cade Sheldon stepping in, right fielder. A Derby local kid. And here comes the first pitch to Cade. Curveball for strike 1. Holy mackerel. Man, it's a wide plate right now. Ball 1. 1-1. Fouled back and out of play, and the count goes to 1-2. On deck is Kyler Warren, and Richard Gutierrez will be at the plate this inning. Need to get some base runners going. Foul tip back.
The Dirtbags outfield is playing fairly shallow all the way around the outfield, especially in center field. The left field is playing pretty shallow too, and the right fielder they're all playing shallow. Here comes the pitch, inside, 2-2. Cade had a great year at Cali County Junior College this last year in his freshman year. Popped up into the outfield in the right center. Coming in is the right fielder, and he makes the catch in shallow right center. So they must know what they're doing, and I stand corrected. So.
The shortstop, number 8, Kyler Warren.
Here's Kyler Warren. The wind has all but died now. I think we're getting ready to go back around the south. Maybe the weather lady knew what she was talking about. There's a curveball that goes in for a strike. Taking it was Kyler Warren, and he's down in the count 0-1. Here comes the pitch. There's a line drive base hit into left field. And that's his first hit of the night, and the Twins' second.
The catcher, number 15, Richard Gutierrez.
Here's Richard Gutierrez. He's leading the team in hitting as of right now, hitting at a 373 clip, right. Here's the first pitch coming to Richard. Fastball inside for strike one. 0-1 pitch coming down. And he swung at a pitch that was down and away, and he's in the hole 0-2. Oh and 2, 1 out. Pitcher shakes off the sign. Now he's ready. Looks over at first base, goes into the set position, and here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Tyler Otts is in the on-deck circle. He had 3 hits the other night at Augusta, and a couple RBIs, I believe, maybe even 3 RBIs. I don't recall exactly. I'd have to look it back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Gutierrez. Grounded foul outside third base, and we'll come back and try to do this again. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Outside. I shouldn't say that so quickly because I'm not sure exactly what he's going to call, but that was a ball. So the count's evened up at 2-2. Pitcher, 2-2 pitch. Runner running. There's a base hit to left field. That's going to drop right in front of the left fielder, as Kyler Warren was off and running on that pitch. Maybe a hit and run. And the base hit goes to left field. And now the Twins have runners on first and second with 1 out. And a hot Tyler Otts comes in, number 2, left-handed hitter. Good-looking hitter. Tyler's a pretty quiet kid. You know, I haven't talked a lot to him, but he's a good-looking player, good hitter, and having a good summer. Pitcher looks in, he doesn't like the signal. He wants another one. Now he's got it. We got runners at first and second. And here comes Otts. Outside, ball 1. Tyler Otts heading to Delta State for his junior year next year. I believe it's his junior year. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 2. 2-0. On deck is the top of the lineup and Caden Richards. I don't know if we're going to do any running here or not with a left-handed batter up, but we'll see. 2-0 count. Down the middle for strike 1. Twins left 2 on in the first inning. We don't need to do that anymore. We need to move these base runners. Looking in. Pitcher number 0 into his stretch. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2 on, I think it was a fastball that was on the outer part of the plate. So 2-2. Tyler, a good 2-strike hitter. Got a few holes out there to hit if we can make some contact. And here it comes. There's a ground ball, high hopper. They'll only be able to get one, and they flip it to second base. And that's all they're going to get. So runners on first and third with 2 out, and coming back to the plate for his second time up is Caden Richards. He singled to right center his first time. Here's a stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Warren's on third. Tyler Rott's on first. Here's a stretch from the belt. We might be doing some running here. I'm not sure. There's the pitch. Not this time. There's a curveball that I've seen him call that a strike before, but it's ball 1. Warren steps out, looks down at Colton Flax, coach at third base. Everybody leads the way. Here we go. And it's low, ball 2. 2-1. Two-one pitch. In there on the inside corner, strike 2. So Caden has not swung the bat at this at bat yet, and it counts even to 2-2. It's 2 out. Might be a running situation here for the Twins. We'll see. Here's the pitch. There he goes. Ground ball back to the pitcher, and they're going to be a horse race to first base, and the pitcher wins the battle and runs him off to first. So no runs, a hit. 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So the Twins have stranded 2 in as many innings with no score. So we go to the bottom of the second, and the score is 1-0 Dirtbags, and we'll be right back.
Derby's 4th of July is sponsored by VFW Post 7253 each year. Call the Derby VFW at 316-789-8244 for membership information.
Well, the Twins have out hit the Dirtbags 3-1. The Dirtbags coming up for their second go around here in the second inning, but they got a 1-0 lead. So it's not good for the good guys right now. Hopefully we can change this around a little bit. Try to get you some scores as the game goes longer tonight. Got a text from Mitch Birdsell's mom out in California. She's heading to Derby tomorrow and will be in town all week for the Twins games. Hey, that's great. Look forward to meeting you, Mrs. Birdsall. Mitch is doing a great job for us. Okay, we start the second inning, bottom of the second. Garen Plummer, the designated hitter, steps in, right-handed hitter. First pitch, curveball in there for strike one. Duggins, next pitch, outside. Thought he was going to call that a strike, but he did not. So, 1-1. Pitch on the way, curveball drops in there and drops somewhere, but it didn't drop where he wanted it to drop, and they called it a ball. I don't know about that. Goodness sakes. Fastball, outside ball 3-1. Aiden Duggins looking in. He's got the sign. Here comes the pitch. Change up. Just maybe might have been an off-speed curveball too. Swing right through it for strike two. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, third base. Caden off his glove into left field. That'll be an error. Caden backpedaled on that one and did not charge it at all. That'll be an error on the third baseman, Richards, and they got their leadoff man on at first. So here's the right fielder, Daniel Gray. He's the right-handed hitter, also steps in. We need a double play ball. Fastball in there for a strike. The floating zone, as it's affectionately referred to by a lot of people. Runner leads away at first. I don't know that he's going to be going anyplace, but we'll see what happens here. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off and out of play to the right side and back into the rec center parking lot. And it's 0-2. Use a double play here. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. I guess the era of the waste pitch on 0-2 is not necessarily prevalent these days. Is that right, Mr. Hershock? 0-2 is still the count. There don't seem to be many waste pitches anymore. Fly ball to right field. Setting under this Cade Sheldon. He'll make the play. And that's out number one. Here's Miles Hartman, the shortstop. 9-hole hitter here. Left-handed hitter. Here's a throw over to first base. And nothing doing there. So Aiden Duggan on the hill. Here comes his pitch. Outside, fastball, ball one. The wind is just nothing more than a suggestion right now. It's kind of blowing in a little bit from right field, but not really much of anything at all. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line drive foul over the Twins dugout on the third base side, and it's 1-1. Twins will be right back here tomorrow night playing these same dirtbags. 7 o'clock game right here on Derby Twins Network. Here's a stretch. Here comes Duggan's pitch. Fastball, strike 2. He was taking it all the way, and that one looked pretty good to me. Good call, Hump. One-two pitch on the way. Strike 3 curveball. Kind of a backdoor curveball. Got the outside corner coming from the outside part of the plate, and it was a good pitch. And it froze the hitter, Hartman, for out number 2. Goes back to the top of the lineup. Chase Creddy, who struck out his first time. Steps in. Here comes Aiden Duggan's first pitch. Curveball low, ball 1. He just threw his 40th pitch and then the second inning. That's maybe a little on the high side. 20 an inning. Is that normal or is that a little high? A little high, okay. Runner leads away. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Ball 2. Don't want to walk anybody. We've already walked 2 in the first inning. The Twins' bugaboos all summer long has been the base on balls. It's got better here lately, but not as good as we'd like to see it. There's a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's 2-2. 2-1. 2-1. It is 2-1. Outside, 3-1 again. You just waste too many pitches when you walk people, and you put these runners on, and they have a way of coming around the score. It's like someone who gets a walk, they get their card stamped to score. Here's the pitch. That's one in there for strike 2. A nice curveball, off speed. It's like when they walk, they get a get home free card or something, kind of like in a Monopoly. That's get out of jail free, I think. Advance to go, collect $200. Here we go, 3-2, 2 out. There goes a runner, and that's ball 4. I don't know if we're trying to be too careful, or I'm not exactly sure. I wish somebody would inform me on this. But that's the third walk, and now we have runners at first and second with 2 out. And the second baseman, Mikey Acosta, he walked his last time. There's Duggan's first pitch. Swing and miss, foul tip. Strike 1. Mikey Acosta is not getting cheated on his swings. Left-handed batter. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 2, ball 1, excuse me. Into the stretch. Here comes the pitch. That's in there for strike 2 on a off-speed slider, it looked like to me. Maybe it took a little bit off and kind of had a little sharp cut on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now we're going to need to make a good pitch here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. That's outside. And if you're going to ask that guy to call it, he's not going to call that one. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball, base hit, right field. Coming up with Cade Shelton. He's going to make a throw to home plate. Here comes the score run, and he is going to score with a runner going to third base on the base hit. So the Twins are having a little problem scoring themselves, and they're giving up easy runs to the opposition. The runner got on an error, and he came around to score. So that was the only hit of the inning. We had 2 runners on base, and they were on with an error and a base on balls. So we're not doing a very good job either defensively and on the mound right this very minute. And Coach Flax is out to the mound, and he doesn't look very happy right now. I think it's Coach Flax. No, it's not. It's actually the pitching coach, Coach Prevey. So runners on first and second. The Twins down 2-0 in the second inning. And this will bring up Jason McCarty, the third baseman. He struck out his first time. Duggan looks in for the sign. He's got it. Fouled back and out of play. These guys are swinging the bat. They're not waiting for it. Dirtbags playing pretty aggressive early in this game. Here's a stretch from the belt to pitch. Outside, ball. 1-1. Come on, guys. Let's get these guys out. We got some work to do. Twins have made 2 errors in 2 innings. One pitch. There goes the runner. Fly ball to left center field. That ball's hit pretty well. Going back is left fielder. It's off the wall. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. And the Twins are down 4-0. And not playing very well. That ball was hit pretty well. 3 runs in here. Runner on second base. Still 2 out. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he wasn't cheated on that swing. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Fastball high. Well, the Twins got their work cut out for them. The good news is it's only the bottom of the second inning. That might be the bad news, too. Here's the pitch. Curveball outside, 1-2 on the outside corner. That was a 2-run double by McCarty. Nice block by Gutierrez on a pitch that was down, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch. Inside, ball 3. The Twins need to get some action in the bullpen. They need to get something going here. We can't be sitting out here walking 3 guys and letting them score on doubles. That's not a recipe for success. Here's the stretch. Here comes the full count pitch. Fly ball center field. Ball hit is going to be caught by Lucard, and that's all for the Dirtbags in the second inning. 3 runs on 2 hits. There was an error, 2 base on balls, and 1 man left. After 2, the Twins down 4-0, and we'll be right back. Okay, the Twins are back here and getting ready for the top of the third. Got a hill to climb, down by 4. I said we walked 2 that last inning. I was incorrect. We walked 1 last inning. Got a text from the Richards. They're watching in the 114 degrees in Vegas and celebrating a new addition to the families. Caden's big brother got engaged today. So he was thinking about that all in Wichita. In Derby all last week. And just being here helped him make that decision. So we're happy to help him out. Congratulations, both of you. That 114 degrees is going to seep this way here in the next few days. And we're supposed to hit the century mark probably on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Leading off, second place hitter Braden Lucard. He walked his first time, got all the way to third, and that's all. So he'll step in. First pitch on the way. There's a fly ball right at the center fielder. He's going to make the catch coming in. Easy out number 1. First pitch, little pop fly to the center fielder. That brings up Mitch Birdsall. He last time walked. Right now the Twins are a little bit punchless on the offensive side of it, even though they've had 3 hits. They can't seem to move anybody around. First pitch. Curveball outside for strike 1. That ball wasn't even close to being a strike. But he called it. There's a little looper to the first baseman who extended and made a catch. And that's all for Birdsall. That ball was hit at about 40 miles an hour. Here's Nolan Gantner. Getting a little action down in the Twins bullpen. Here's Nolan Gantner steps in. Here's his wind up in the pitch. Fastball high, ball 1. One 0 pitch. Fouled back and out of play, and it's 1-1. Here's the stretch. Here comes 1-1 pitch. There's a little looper base hit. Left field with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Holden Pantier. He hit a double play, 5 unassisted. Actually hit the ball pretty well at the third baseman, who just dove at the bag and got the runner going back to third his first time up. Here's the pitch. Line drive, pitcher can't find it. He actually got out of the way and goes right to the second baseman on the first pitch, and force play at second. That's all for the Twins in the third. No runs a hit, no errors, one left. Twins have stranded 5 in 3 innings with no score. We'll be right back. Okay, coming back for the bottom of the third. Dirtbags scored 1 in the first, 3 in the second. And we'll see, the Twins need to buckle down on the mound and on defense and see what we can get done here. We need to shut these guys off and come back and get some base runners and go. Aiden Dugan's still on the mound. And coming up is DeCarlo Delancey. He walked his first time. And here goes the throw to second base, and we're ready to go here in the bottom of the third inning. Again, if you joined us late, this is a home game for the Wichita Dirtbags, as they had some field problems where they were at, and so we are playing these tonight and tomorrow night here in Derby as a visiting team. The Twins are, but nonetheless, they're playing baseball here in Derby. Aiden Duggan looks in for his third inning of work. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. I'm not sure where it was at, but it was ball 1. Delancey, the 5th place hitter in the lineup. There's a fly ball, line drive foul, and out of play over toward the Twins bullpen. And it's 1-1. Duggan into the stretch. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1. There's a bait line drive to shortstop. Nice play by Kyler Warren over to first base, and that's all for the leadoff hitter Delancey. That ball's hit pretty good. Kyler Warren went to his left, made it flawless feeling on it, and a nice throw to first base to get the runner by a couple steps. And that'll bring up Brian Parker. He struck out his first time. Left-handed hitter with an open stance. Parker the catcher tonight. Here's the pitch. Strike 1, fastball on the outside part of the plate. What did I say? Oh, Parker Ryan. How's that? We had his name backwards. Parker Ryan. Ground ball foul into the Dirtbags dugout. Oh, 2 count. Outside, ball 1. There was a waste pitch, I think. Twins need to shut these guys down and get to work here. 1-2 pitch on the way. Well, it's ball 2. They appealed to the first base umpire, and he kind of half-heartedly waved safe like he didn't swing. That's kind of like a half-hearted swing. It was a little bit, but I thought it was a strike, so never mind me. I didn't care where he swung. It looked like a strike to me. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped up fouling out of play, and we'll try it again. Parker steps in. Duggan looks down for the signal. He's got it. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ground ball right back to Dugan. He'll throw him out at first base for the second out. So we'll score that 1-3 and call it 2 outs. And that'll bring up Garen Plummer, who got on an error to the shortstop and came around to score last inning. That was the ball that Richards tried to get and couldn't get it. And Caden Warren tried to field it, and it was kind of a mess. There's a ground ball up the middle. Nice play by second baseman Pantier. Makes a nice throw to second base, and that's all for the Dirtbags in the third inning. That ball was hit up the middle. Looked like it had base hit written all over it. Holden Pantier playing second base went to his right behind second base, fielded the ball and turned in one field swoop and made a throw to first base, and a perfect throw, and got the runner by a step and a half. So nothing going for the Dirtbags in the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no one left, and we'll go to the fourth, and the Twins, hopefully we can see a little offense coming up. So we'll be back in just a second.
We'd also like to thank the parents of Caden Richards from Las Vegas for spoiling us with Merle Norman Cosmetics. Visit their local studio at 6112 West Central in Wichita or online at www.merlenorman.com. See Sandy at the concession stand.
Helen Richards and Jack are watching the Twins and their grandson Caden Richards from Pacific Palisades, California. Plus our Merle Norman family. Go Caden. Leading off for the Twins in the top of the fourth will be Cade Shelton. It'll be Shelton, Warren, and Gutierrez, and if anybody gets on, Tyler Otts. Sounds like a pretty good lineup to me. Come on, Cade, get us started here. Fastball outside, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. There's a fly ball hit the center field, right at the center fielder. He's there, makes a catch for the first out. Here's Kyler Warren. He singled his last time. Stretch, here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. One-0 pitch. Curveball in, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Ball 2, excuse me. 2-1. Fouled back, 2-2. Pitcher into the stretch, 2-2 pitch. Coming for Kyler Warren. Curveball inside, ball 3. 3-2. Three-two pitch on the way. Fouled off to the right side. Score of interest right now in the bottom of the 5th inning at Great Bend. Hayesville is leading Great Bend 4-1. That's good news. Comes 3-2 pitch once again. There's a base hit. No, yes it is. Base hit underneath the glove to the third baseman in the left field. So second hit of the night for Kyler Warren, single to left. And that'll bring up Richard Gutierrez, number 15, right-handed hitter. I think Richard walked his first time. Here's the stretch. Here comes the first pitch to Gutierrez. Fly ball left field. Drifting back to the left fielder. He's going to come in and make the catch for the second out. First pitch hitting, Richard Gutierrez flied out to left field for the second out. That'll bring up Tyler Otts. Let's see if anything's going here on the bases for the Twins. The Twins need to get some runners in scoring position and have a chance here. Big hole in right center field and left center also. Here's the first pitch to Tyler Otts. Outside, strike on the outside part of the first base, or the batter's box for strike 1. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. We're in the top of the 4th. Twins down 4-0. Here's the pitch. Fly ball in the left center, going back as the center fielder who makes the catch, and that's all for the Twins in the 4th. No runs, 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. We've out-hit them 5-3. They've outscored us 4-0. Back here at Panther Field here, the Twins are on the wrong side of a 4-0 score against the Dirtbags as the Dirtbags come up in the bottom of the 4th inning. Again, they are the home team tonight. Hayesville Aviators beating the Great Bend Batcats, which is what we won up there in Great Bend tonight, 4-1 up in Great Bend. Also over in Hutchinson right now, the Hutch Monarchs are on top of the Kansas Cannons 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th. We like that score too, but we have to help ourselves here a little bit, and hopefully we can do that still tonight. Aiden Duggan comes out for his 4th inning of work. And we're about ready to start the 5th inning. And leading off will be number 15, the right fielder, Daniel Gregg. Steps in, here we go. First pitch. There's a ground ball. Looks like it's headed for the middle, and it is. The first pitch is right up the middle. And that's a base hit for Gregg. And they start us again with runner on first base. Here's Miles Hartman. He might be bunting. We'll see. Even though he didn't have a base hit. I'm not sure what he did last time. I think he might have struck out, but. First pitch in there for a strike. Runner leads away at first. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. There goes the runner. Fly ball to center field. Drifting back is Braden Lucart. He's got a beat on it and makes the catch. And the ball comes back to the infield, and there's one out. Here's Chase Creddy. He's the leadoff hitter, the second baseman. He's struck out and walked. Runner leads away. Here's the first pitch. Low ball 1. Sure like a double play ball about right now. One 0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 outside. I don't know. 2-0. We can't walk a guy. We can't do this. We got to make him hit the baseball. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 4th. There goes the runner, fouled back and out of play. Oops. 2-2. Stretch. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Coming in right field is Shelton, drifting over right at the line, makes a catch in shallow right field, right on the foul line, and that's 2 outs. Here's Mikey Acosta. He's walked, he's also singled. Drove in 2 runs. Here's the stretch. The runner leads away, got a pretty good lead. Not going. First pitch is outside, I guess, or low. One of the two. 1-0. He might be going here. Nope. Swing and a miss. Was that pitch very much different from the previous one? Other than he swung at it. 1-1. Runner leads away. He looks like he might be going, but he doesn't. There's a fly ball up to fairly deep in left field. It should be caught. Otts makes the catch right at the edge of the warning track for the third out. No runs a hit, no errors, and one left. We go to the top of the fifth. Twins down 4-0, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're coming back to the bottom of the fifth as the sun is fleeting in the western sky. It's kind of a tough sun field now for the right fielder and the first and second baseman, mainly the first baseman. But we're going into the top of the fifth as a visiting team. The Twins will start it off. Top of the lineup, Caden Richards, Braden Lucart, and Mitch Birdsall. We need to get some guys on base. We did in the first inning, load the bases and got lined into a double play and popped up. So here's Caden Richards, third baseman tonight. He's got a base hit in his first time, but and then also was out to the pitcher unassisted. First pitch, high, ball one. Need to get this first runner on base, first batter on base. Here comes 1-0 pitch. Curveball drops right in there for a strike. Richards taking. Here comes the pitch. Outside part of the plate, strike two. 1-2. Here comes the pitch. High hopper to first base or third base, throws over to first for the first out of the inning. Ball again. First hop was off the dirt in front of home plate, and big 10-foot hop to the third baseman made an easy play on it and got Richards at first. So that's one out in the fifth. And here's Braden Lucart. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball high, ball one. Next pitch, low, ball two. 2-0. No action at all in the Dirtbags bullpen. Here comes a 2-0 pitch. Down low, ball three. 3-0. In there for a strike. And Lucart was out of the box and heading up to first base and has to come back and step back in. So you can bet this one, if it's anywhere close, it's going to be a strike. Ground ball. First base. Nice scoop by the first base. The ball stayed down on him. There's two outs. The Twins have not hit the ball at all with any authority tonight yet. Here's Mitch Birdsall. Mitch has walked and popped up to first base. Little. There's the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball high. Top of the fifth, the Twins have went downhill since the first inning offensively, so we'll see if we can kind of get things going back up there. Outside ball 2. Two and 0, 2 out, top of the fifth. There's a ground ball underneath the pitcher's glove. He's got the second baseman over to first, and that's all for the Twins. No runs, no hits, no errors. Didn't hit the ball out of the infield, and we are going to the bottom of the fifth, down 4-0. Okay, I was texting you. You just let me know you lost sound. I got you back on here. So what has happened basically is the first batter has walked. He has stole second. He's gone to third on a wild pitch, and the batter with one out has walked. So there's runners on first and third with the catcher, Parker Ryan, in. Ground ball to second base. The one and the first, double play, and the Twins are out of it. Ground ball to the shortstop. Shortstop made a nice, Kyler Warren made a nice feed to Holden Pantier at second base and on over to first for the double play. And that's all for the fifth inning for the Dirtbags. There was no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. So we go to the top of the sixth. The Twins are still down 4-0.
December 1st, 2001. Once again, what Major League Baseball player hosted Saturday Night Live on December 1st, 2001? Head on down to the product table if you know the answer.
Well, I think we're back on. I might have stepped on the mute button there a little bit, but we're back on there. This is not a professional operation, especially if you have me involved in it. So we're back to the top of the sixth inning. The Twins will have Nolan Ganter, Holden Pantier, and Cade Shelton. 4, 5, and 6 slated hitters. And we need to get something done as we're running out of time now. Leading off is Nolan Ganter, first baseman. Nolan tonight has been out and got a base hit to left. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. Nolan steps on. Here comes the next pitch. Curveball inside, ball one. Here comes the pitch. There's a fly ball right at the left fielder. He's coming in and makes a falling down catch and comes up with it. So out number one. That ball, the Twins haven't hit the ball hard, but maybe a couple times tonight. That one wasn't hit real hard, but it was a nice play by the left fielder, who is playing shallow to start with. Here's Holden Pantier. He's lined into a double play. First pitch in there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Fastball down low, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Curveball inside, ball 2. I'm surprised he didn't call that a strike. Yeah, he's called that one a strike on the outside. You notice how the umpire's kind of standing over the inside part of home plate. And I'm just wondering if he has a hard time catching that outside part of the plate, but he called that one a strike. So 2-2. Fouled off and out of play. And the count's the same. Cade Shelton is waiting in the on-deck circle. Sure like Hayden or Holden to get on here. Here comes the 2-2. Inside ball 3. That almost hit him. Three, 2. High, ball 4. So that's the first base runner in the last. Well, I guess we did have a base runner in the 5th inning on a base hit. So with 1 out, Holden Pantier draws a base on balls. And here's Cade Shelton. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike. There's a stretch from the belt. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That ball was maybe down and inside a little bit. So Cade Shelton's down in the count 0-2. On deck is Kyler Warren. Here comes the pitch. And he struck him out on a curveball. Here's Kyler Warren. Kyler's got a couple hits tonight. He's got 2 of the 5 Twins hits. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. The last 4 strikes that the pitcher has thrown has been not very good swings on the Twins' part. There's a fly ball to left field. If it stays down, it is going to be a fair ball, and it bounces to the wall. Here comes Pantier. He's going to score. Here comes the throw to the plate. And they say he got him, and he didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. I could see that from up here. He never even touched him. He never even touched the player. He missed him by that much, and he's arguing with him. And they're asking him to appeal to the base umpire. I don't know if he's going to, but he was out. He wasn't even in position to make the call. He was standing on the infield grass on the first base side of the plate. That was not a very good call. And he's asking him to appeal. He's not going to. I could see that from up here. He never even kicked him. That was a bad call. But nonetheless, it's going to stand.
Tonight's umpire sponsor is Rail Hodgson, a second-generation State Farm insurance agent for over 25 years.
Well, that's all for the Twins. No runs on a hit. No errors, 1 left. Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to tonight's trivia question. What Major League Baseball player hosted Saturday Night Live on December 1st, 2001? The answer was Derek Jeter. Tonight's trivia winner was Kinsey Balthazar. We want to thank Steve and Peggy Minson with Miller Lecture for sponsoring tonight's trivia question. Call them today at 316-788-0471 for any electrical services.
Well, the Twins will go to the bottom of the sixth here with still down 4 runs. And we'll try it again. Tanner Nelson's out for his second inning of work relief. And we'll start at the top. The DH, Garen Plummer, will come in the bottom of the sixth. That's Kyler Warren's third hit, by the way, the double. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1. Twins got 3 more times at bat to make up 4 runs, so we'll see what happens here. Here comes the next pitch. Lined foul down the third baseline. Surprised he didn't call that fair. I shouldn't say that, but that's how bad that call was. And if I can see it up here. Ball 2, 2-1. He was, well, we'll get it. We'll just let that go. Not much you can do about it. There's a line drive. That's going to be a base hit into left center. It's going to go to the wall. It'll be a stand-up double for Garen Plummer. Here's Daniel Gregg. Now we're down with a runner at second base with nobody out. There is action in the Twins bullpen. There's action in the Dirtbags bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Swung on foul and grounded over to the Twins dugout. Fastball curveball drops in for a strike. 0-2. Pitch. There's a line drive. That's going to be over the head of the third baseman. He's coming in. Here comes the throw to the plate. No, it's going to be stopped at second. Throws second, and he is out of there. He better be out of there. Base hit to left field. Throw came into the cutoff man, Caden Richards, who threw the ball to second base and got the runner who was trying to go to second on the throw. And he's out, so that's 1 out with a runner on third base. That was a base hit. So here's Miles Hartman. First pitch is a strike. Infield in. Here's the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to first base. He's looking him back to first, and he'll make the play at first for the second out. Ball hit right at Gantner. He picked it up, and he stared down the runner at third and went and touched the bag himself. So that's 2 outs, as that'll be a 3 unassisted. Here's Chase Creddy, infield back at his normal depth now. First pitch coming on the way. Ground ball foul over by the Twins dugout, and strike 1. Hits are evened up now at 6-6. The runs are not. Twins on the bottom side of a 4-0 deficit. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Nope. Not yet. Pitch inside. I don't know how inside it was. I know the batter turned his shoulder in to try to get out of the way, and it looked like a strike to me, but it was called a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a pop-up in the left field, going back. And Kyler Warren makes the catch to retire the side and to give the Twins a opportunity here as we go to the 7th inning. Twins down 4-0. Brayton Rose comes back for his 7th inning of work. Now, of course, the Twins really haven't done much against him, so kind of played right into his hand most of the night so far.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pull out those white colored tickets. It's time for our half and half drawing. Once again, this is those white tickets. Bryce Hampton and Ryan Pasha collected a total of $63, so the winner this evening will take home $31.50. Tonight's half and half winning ticket number is 326191. Once again, tonight's half and half winning ticket number is 326191. We'd like to thank everyone who purchased a ticket for their support of the Derby Twins and our half and half sponsor, Sheldon Automotive. Call them at 316-927-2390 for all your automotive repair and maintenance needs. Please take your winning ticket to our product table for your winnings.
Okay, we're ready to start the top of the 7th inning. Leading off will be the catcher, Richard Gutierrez.
Now batting for your Derby Twins, the catcher, number 15, Richard Gutierrez.
Richard tonight has walked and flew out to left field. There's a fly ball. That ball hit well to left field. It's going back. It is out of here. That is the first pitch solo home run to left center field by Richard Gutierrez, and that cuts the lead down to 3.
Tonight's home run sponsor is CBD American Shaman and Derby. Stop by their location at 200 North Baltimore, Suite 900 for all your CBD products.
So that's a good stop in the start in the right direction. As here comes Tyler Ott. Tyler tonight has got on a fielder's choice and flied out to center field. On deck is Caden Richards. Here's the first pitch to Ott. Ball 1 in the dirt. In there for a strike on the outer part of home plate. There's the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Oh, my goodness. Wow. That ball was in the batter's box, and he called it a strike. I don't blame the catcher for wanting to throw it around the horn because that's about where the last pitch was, and he called this one a ball. So it's 2-2. If it's around the plate, you got to do something with it. Here comes the pitch. Grounded foul outside first base. And it's still 2-2. Be nice to get Tyler on with nobody out. Get back to the top of the lineup, maybe get something going here. Here comes the 2-2. There's a ground ball right back up the middle. And a base hit, nice bit of hitting by Tyler Ott as he singles to center. And that'll bring up the top of the lineup in Caden Richards. And they're going to the mound. And they're starting to warm up another pitcher out there in the Dirtbags bullpen. I saw him walk out there. He's a pretty big boy. He looks like he's about 6'5", 6'6", and maybe about 250, 60 pounds. But I don't know what he's. We'll see. And they're going to leave him in. Here's Caden Richards. He steps in, leadoff hitter. He's got one hitting 3 times up tonight. We'll see what he can do. See if we can maybe move these runners to second and third possibly. Or to second anyway. Inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Tyler Otts leads off of second. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. I was just a little hesitant because he likes to call that a strike. Here's the stretch. 2-0 pitch. Fastball on the inside part of the plate. Strike 1. 2-1. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 2-1 pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-1. Again, you don't know. 3 balls, 1 strike. Strike 2. Inside part of home plate somewhere. 3-2. Now we'll see. This will be interesting. We'll see if we're running the runner here. I don't know that we are. Otts has got better than normal speed, so we'll see what happens here. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield. Going back as a first baseman and makes the catch. 1 out. Here's Braden Newcart. Newcart walked and grounded out and flown out. 0 for 3, 0 for 2. First pitch, fastball outside corner, strike 1. Outside curveball, ball 1. On deck is Mitch Birdsall. First base runner on first base is Tyler Otts. 1 ball, 1 strike. High, ball 2. 2-1. There's a little looper. This might fall. No, it's not going to. Left fielder playing in pretty shallow. So that's 2 out. And that brings up Mitch Birdsall. Mitch tonight has walked, popped up to first, and grounded out to second. He's 0 out of 2. The Twins just have not looked good as a team at the plate tonight yet, even though they got 8 hits. There's a curveball in for a strike. Come on, Mitch. There comes the pitch, and it hit him. So that puts runners on first and second with Birdsall taking a hit by pitch. And Tyler Ott's going down to second base, and this brings up the tying run to the plate in the person of Nolan Ganner. So we'll see if Nolan can maybe drive in a run here.
First baseman number 34, Nolan Ganter.
Here's the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball high. Holden Pantier would be next if Ganner can get on here. Here's a stretch. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swing and fouled. Strike one. You want to see the baseball, Nolan? Get your pitch. Here's the stretch. 1-1 pitch coming to Nolan Ganner. Grounded foul and out of play over here by the Twins dugout, and the count goes to 1-2. Twins will be right back here tomorrow night against these same dirtbags. 7 o'clock starting time. And then we'll play the Hutch Monarchs on Thursday night as a rain-out makeup. 1-2 the pitch. This fouled off and out of play to the right side, and the count will stay the same. One run, 8 hits, 2 errors for the Twins, 4 runs, 6 hits, no errors for the Dirtbags. Here's the stretch. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off again to the right side. And Nolan Ganter hanging in there, trying to find the pitch he can deal with. One-two pitch all over again. High fastball, 2-2. Count even. Deuces wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. Fouled back and out of play. And Nolan Ganter is fighting his way here, trying to find the pitch he can deal with. Here's the stretch, 2-2 pitch on the way. Low, ball 3, and he gets away from the catcher and going to third bases. I think that's Tyler. Is that Tyler Otts? Yes, I think it is Tyler Otts at third. So runners at first and third. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Birdsall will be moving with the pitch. We'll see what happens here. Come on, Nolan. Here's the stretch. Here comes the full count pitch. High, ball 4. So we're going to see a pitching change now for the Dirtbags. We're going to see this big guy coming in that I saw warming up out in the bullpen. We'll figure out who he is, and we'll be back in just a minute. Right now, score. Top of the 7th inning. 4-1 Dirtbags. Nice job of pitching for Rose, Braden Rose. Number 69. Let's see who he is. Wilmer Contreras. We don't know anything about him. You know as much about him as we do. So we'll see. A big boy. He's probably around 6'5", 6'6". So, and at the plate, we'll be holding Pantier. Bases are loaded. Well, here comes Holden Pantier. First curveball, slow curve, dropped in for ball one. There's a curveball, drops in for strike one. Slow curve. So 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll see what's going on here. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ground ball. I don't know if they're going to get anybody. He throws it over to first base. And he got him. And that's all for the Twins. 1 run this inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. And it's 4-1 Twin, or 4-1 Dirtbags. We'll be back in just a minute.
Now pitching for your Derby Twins, number 16, Tanner Leslie.
Tanner Leslie comes in for his debut of the Twins this summer. Tanner's has 1 more year to go at Pittsburgh State, and will be with us the rest of the summer. He comes in against the center fielder, number 12, Mikey Acosta. So we'll see what happens here. Here's the first pitch on the way. Fastball outside, ball one. In the bottom of the seventh, Twins down by 3. Swing and a miss. Actually, foul tip. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and two. And here's the pitch. Missed ball 2. Three and two. Ball 4. First. There's a strike. 0-2. Jason McCarty's the hitter right now. And he struck him out. Here is Aiden Martinez. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Line drive right off of the chest of Leslie. He's all right, but the ball scooted into short right field and the runner went all the way from first to third with 1 out. Hit a line drive right back at Leslie. It went right off his chest, off his glove and his chest, and that's a base hit for Martinez. Runner on first and third, 1 out. Here's a DeCarlo Delancey. Here's the stretch, here's the belt, and the first pitch. Fastball right down the middle, strike 1. Fastball. Ball 1. One pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Whoa, man. Outside, I guess. And the count goes to 2-2. Leslie into the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 3. 3-2. Leslie in for his sign. Looks at it. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, walks him. So, base is loaded now with 1 out. Twins need a double play strikeout. And Caden Richards comes in, the infield goes back, and the corners come in. And we'll see what happens here. There's Parker Ryan now batting. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. Ball one low. Gonna have to throw strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and there's a fake throw to third bases. Gutierrez came out of that squash and looked like he was going to try to throw and pick off that runner at third, but he just faked it. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And here comes Leslie pitch, outside ball 2. So 2 and 1. Got to throw strikes here. Can't walk this guy. Nowhere to put him. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 and 2. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off, out of play, and the count remains 2 and 2. So Leslie looks in for a sign. He's got it. Here it comes. Oh, yeah, strike 3. I didn't think he was going to call that, but there wasn't any doubt about that one. So 2 out. And that brings number 8 to the bat, Garen Plummer, designated hitter. He doubled his last time to left center. So we'll see what he does. Need an out here, Mr. Leslie, in Twins defense. First pitch high. And something's going on here. I don't know what it is. Umpire's stepped away and he's writing something down. He's looking over at the Dirtbags dugout. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. And here comes the Dirtbags coach down the third baseline wanting to know what's going on. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes 1-0 pitch. Fastball high. Two and 0. 3-0. So he's gone as far as he can go with Garen Plummer. We'll see what he does here. Here it comes. In there for no ball 4. And it walks the run in, and we're right back where we were. Now it's 5-1. Here's Daniel Gray. Daniel Gray takes the first one for ball 1. So right now, Tanner Leslie's not having a very good time throwing strikes. He just keeps that balls up a little bit, and we'll see what happens here. There's a strike. And here's the pitch. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. Twins down 5-1. Here's the windup, and here comes the pitch. Fastball. I tried to gun it past him, and it's 2-2. No place to put him. At some point, you have to rely on throwing a strike and taking your chances somewhere. I believe, anyway. Here's the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled, popped up foul, and out of play to the right side. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a fly ball. That ball's hit well to right center. Going back is right fielder. It's off the wall. 1 run is home. 2 runs are home. Here comes the 3rd run. And here comes the... It's going to be a stand-up triple for Garen Plummer. So the Twins have now given up 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th inning. They're down 8-1 now. First pitch outside, ball 1. Here's Miles Hartman. There comes 1-0 pitch. Popped up foul and out of play, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Twins have dug themselves a hole here in the bottom of the 7th inning with giving up 4 runs. The score is now 8-1. Fastball high. Ball 3, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. So, nothing going very right for the Twins right now. Back to the top of the lineup with Chase Creddy. And here comes Coach Flax to the mound. And I think we're going to get a pitching change. You know, we're down by 7 runs, but we've still out-hit the Dirtbags by 1 hit, 8-7. Oh, those walks. Here comes Kenny Fissler, I believe. Yes, sir, it's Kenny Fissler coming in to try to shut this down here in the 7th inning. Twins still got life. They still got the 8th and 9th, but they're going to have to do some fancy footwork. So the second number 0 of the night is on the mound. This one for the Derby Twins, Kenny Fissler. Kenny's had a good year so far with the Twins. Go over his stats here as soon as I can find them. Okay, Kenny Fissler. 6 games, 13 innings pitched. 16 hits, 15 runs, 13 earned runs, 15 base on balls, 21 strikeouts. 3-0 record with a 9 ERA, but he has pitched well here in the last several games, the last 3 or 4 games. Here's first pitch, fastball. Been there for a strike. This is leadoff hitter Chase Creddy. There's the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. There's a line drive. There's a base hit. That's going to score a run. And the Dirtbags are putting it on the Twins right now. There's Mikey Acosta. Here's the stretch from the belt. Here comes Fissler's pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike. Strike one. And there's strike two, fastball. Oh, no balls and 2 strikes. Let's get these guys out of here. See if we can do anything at all. Hasn't been the Twins' night so far, but we'll keep coming at them. Here's the stretch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit foul fly. This is going to probably be out of play, heading toward the Twins' bullpen, and drops before anybody can get there. 0-2. Here's the stretch, and the 0-2 pitch coming from Fissler. Runners on first and second lead away. Fouled off and out of play on the left side. So the count continues at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off and out of play again. So here we go. Fessler's going to try to do it again. Here we go. Oh, he threw it past everybody and over the head of the catcher. And the runners advanced to second and third. Not sure what that pitch was, but no one could catch it. I'll tell you that. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off and out of play. And we'll go at it again. No, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out. There's a fly ball line drive into center field. Going back is Lucart and makes the catch to shut this thing down in the 7th inning. 4 runs on 3 hits, 2 hits. No errors. 2 left. After 7, Twins down 8-1, and we'll be back. Down 9-1, excuse me, and we'll be back. You know, I looked up this guy. He's a pro pitcher. If he's a pro pitcher, he can't play in this league. Yeah. Wilmer Contreras. I just sent his name to Pat Hahn to look up. Wilmer Contreras. Look him up. Wilmer Contreras baseball. Look that up. Leading off is Cade Shelton. There's a pop-up foul going back toward the screen, and it will be out of play as it drops behind the dugout, and the count is 0-2. Cade Shelton, Kyler Warren, and Richard Gutierrez are the first three hitters for the Twins in the 8th inning. No balls and 2 strikes on Shelton. There's a fly ball to center, short center field. Coming in as a center fielder. He's going to get under it and makes the catch. Here's Kyler Warren. Curveball. That's all that Contreras has thrown so far. It's curveballs. Just slow curves. Just tossing them up there. Real soft. Comes the 1-0 pitch. There's in there for a strike. He's not throwing the ball very hard. A big boy, too. Wilmer Contreras. There's a fly ball foul, or it's going to go foul. Running a long ways forward is the left fielder, and it's foul. There's a little looper to right field that's going to be caught by the right fielder, and that's 2 outs. And here's Gutierrez. Gutierrez homered his last time for the only Twins run. So Gutierrez steps in. First pitch in there for a strike. Here's the windup. Here comes the second pitch. Down, curveball down low. Ball 1. Hayesville Aviators are beating the Great Bend Batcats 10-6 in the bottom of the 9th up in Great Bend, and also the Hutch Monarchs have beat the Kansas Cannons 3-1 in Hutchinson tonight. Here's the windup and the pitch. Curveball. Whoa. Here's the pitch. So that's all for the Twins in the 8th inning, as the umpire appealed to first base and called that a strike. I don't know if it was or not, but, you know, the Twins got to do better than that. So we go to the top of the 9th, Twins down 9-1. Twins certainly have not played a good ball game tonight, but this has not been what I would call a very well officiated ball game either. Looks like Ryan Pace is coming in for the 9th inning. Pace has only pitched in 3 games, but has thrown 22 in the 3rd inning, 16 hits, 8 runs, 8 earned runs, 11 base on balls, 30 strikeouts. He's 4-0 with a 3.22 earned run average, ERA. So we go to the top of the 9th. So we'll see what we can do here. Has not been a fun night for the Derby Twins. But you know, the sun will rise tomorrow, and it'll be a new day. We get to come back and get a chance for these guys tomorrow night. Ryan Pace takes the mound here in the 9th inning, and will face Jason McCarty, the 3rd baseman, left-handed hitter. Pace into the windup, and here's the first pitch. Ball 1. There's a ground ball, base hit right back up the middle. And these dirtbags are swinging the bat. They have now out-hit the Twins 9-8. But we've walked a lot of people tonight. That kills you. Here's Aiden Martinez, the hitter. Left-handed hitter. Base into the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss by Martinez. Into the stretch from the belt. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. In there, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes on Martinez. This game's been a real dumpster fire for the Twins. And he struck him out. So there's your first out of the inning, with DeCarlo Delancey stepping in. Here's the first pitch. Tim swinging a miss. Looks in for the sign. Runner leads away at first base. There comes the pitch. Popped up a foul, and this will be out of play. And the count goes to 0-2. Pescia, the stretch from the belt. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball one. Twins will have to regroup here if they can't come up with a big inning. And there's a throw to first. It gets away from the first baseman, and it's going to second base will be the runner, McCarty. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. That'll be an error on Pescia. So that's 3 errors for the Twins. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3 call, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Parker Ryan, the catcher. Left-handed hitter. You just can't get feeling too good about these games once you get on them, and then all of a sudden you come across something like this, and the Twins just have not competed tonight, especially at the plate. Couldn't move any runners and haven't had a lot of runners on. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Pantier goes right underneath, goes right through the wickets. So here comes another run. That's 10-1. And that'll be an error on Pantier. That went right through the wickets. So that'll bring up Garrett Plummer, number 8, the designated hitter. This kind of reminds me of that Great Bend game we played, in a sense. Except they didn't score all those. Well, they did score a lot of runs, didn't they? Man. Well, tomorrow's another day, I hope. It will be. First pitch in there for a strike, according to the umpire strike zone. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Grounded back foul. And down in the count 0-2. Pescia looks in for a sign. He's got it. It's into the stretch, set, and the pitch. Fouled back. And we'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 1, breaking ball. Here's the pitch. Outside, I guess. Two and two. Here comes your 2-2 pitch. High ball 3. The Twins' pitching staff is not helping themselves at all. I don't really know exactly what's going on, but they can't seem to make adjustments and throw the pitches where they need to throw them. Throw to first. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled back. And count stays full. Twins and Dirtbags back out here tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Last game of the year against the Dirtbags. The Twins won the first 2, but they're trailing pretty much in this one. And he struck him out on a high fastball. So thank goodness that's all for the Dirtbags in the 8th inning. A run, 1 left, bottom of the 9th. 10-1 Dirtbags, and we'll be right back. Leading off for the Twins in the 9th inning, Tyler Otts steps in. He's got a hit tonight. Then back to the top of the lineup with Caden Richards. First pitch. There's a line drive into right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. And Caden Richards will come in. Caden's got 1 hit and 4 times up tonight. So we'll see what he can advance some runners. Wouldn't it be nice to score about 10 runs this inning? It has happened before. Not saying it's going to happen tonight, but it has happened before. Here's Caden Richards up. Here's the pitch. Curveball drops in for strike 1. On deck, Braden Lukart. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball in the shortstop. Off his glove, and he won't be able to make a play. That one took a bad hop, but is that an error hit? An error, okay. Here's Braden Lukart. Runners on first and second with no out. Here's a stretch from the belt. First pitch to Lukart on the way. Popped up foul and out of play. Strike 1. Here's the stretch. Here comes your 0-1 pitch. Curveball low and in the dirt. Ball one. Contreras in the stretch the pitch. Ball two. Not sure where that one was at. But it was a ball two. Two balls and one strike. Runners first and second. Nobody out. Top of the ninth. That one drops in for ball three. 3 balls and 1 strike on Braden Lucart, left-handed hitter. Steps in. He's ready. Here comes Contreras, 3-1 pitch. Outside, I think. Ball 4. Braden Lucart waited until the umpire told him it was ball 4 on that one. There's Mitch Birdsall. Bases loaded. Long way to go. Need a lot of base hits. Mitchell tonight's walked twice. No, actually, he's got a hit tonight. Yep. He steps in, though, right-handed on right-handed. Contreras, bases loaded. Nobody out. First pitch on the way. Ball 1 down low. Fouled off and out of play to the right side, and it's 1-1. On deck is Nolan Ganter. Here comes the pitch. Fastball, 2-1. High. Contreras looks in for a sign. 2-1 pitch. Pulled a string on him, and it's 2-2. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. One out. Here's Nolan Ganter. There's a base hit, maybe. Nope. Turner second, first. That's the ball game. Ball hit the dirt, popped up right into the shortstop's glove. He stepped on second, threw to first, and that's all. Thank goodness that's over. Final score here in Derby, 10-1. Dirtbags, and we'll have to come back and try this again tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry for the disappointment, and hopefully tomorrow will be a little better. So we'll be back tomorrow night. Thank you for listening. I'm sorry if I'm a little down, but it wasn't very fun to watch. But we'll try it again tomorrow. That's a good thing about baseball. You can come back and get them again tomorrow. So, enjoyed having you here, and we'll see you tomorrow night in Derby. Good night. God, that was terrible. I mean, we didn't play well. That was the worst officiated ball game I've seen in a long time when I don't play.
Yeah. Wilmer Contreras, I was looking it up. He's 26 right now.
Yeah.
He has stats back when he was 17 for the Pirates.
Yeah.
So
age matters. He doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't go to college. Doesn't have any, you know.
but he could be that guy.